Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 916. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter. Check it out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. When you have time, right now with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham. I just take a few choice things from the Skywriter and let you know about them. So if you want to join me on camera, you are welcome to do so by clicking on the link right there on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page, keeping in mind that it's a different link every day. So don't click on any old links because that'll just take you to, I guess, nowhere. So anyway, let me move my keyboard, put on my specs, and let's see what is happening. So I'm going to let's go to the word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state. So just go through the page and see if there are some programs you can sign up for you and your family, find some places to volunteer at, etc. So let's see. So it looks like, for the most part, the American Red Cross is taking like a 1 week break because they've really been at it in terms of, offering all of these wonderful classes. You can still go ahead and see what's happening starting next week in terms of the various and sundry first aid classes that they offer. Some of these classes are in person, some are online, some are a combination of the two. Some are online only, and you can take classes right now. For example, you might want to take cat and dog first aid. They have that. They have it. They have another. Now, this is really interesting. It's just called Until Help Arrives. So I guess you have called 911, but what do you do while the person is in trouble? So you can find out what to do after. You always call 911 as soon as possible when somebody needs help, and then hopefully you can offer the help and they can help guide you. If you need to, if you don't know CPR, they'll instruct you over the phone. Anyway, you can learn all of this by attending this online only class offered by the American Red Cross. All right. Now, the Durham County libraries, they're all open until 8. Bragtown closes at 6, though. And then the libraries reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens at 10. I don't think there are any city vacancies this week. Let me check. No city vacancies this week in terms of the different commissions and committees and boards and whatnot. So let's see, the next time they will ask for our help in filling vacancies will be next week, which is September 24th. So stay tuned. Okay, and there's a lot on this page, but what I'm going to do now is to go down to the Durham Tech Small Business Center. If you want to be an entrepreneur, or if you're already an entrepreneur, you can definitely get some help by taking these classes. They're totally free. They have some classes that are in person, and then some classes that are being offered across the state by the various community colleges and small business centers across North Carolina. So let's just scroll down and see what is happening. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if there are any classes in. Oh, here's one. Wait a minute. Um, Oh, it's next week. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's next week. I'll tell you about that next week. So, Durham Tech Small Business Center, which is downtown at 701 West Main Street, they're going to have a few events happening next week, and I'll let you know next week. Now, about the classes that are being offered online on Zoom, they're live, which means you can ask questions, which is key. Let's see, today's Tuesday. Here's a class. Ooh, this one starts at 1 o'clock. This is going to be from 1 until 3. And it is called Growing Your Small Business Sales with Shopify. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you connect Shopify to your website. So maybe you already have people coming to your website, and then I think they can go to your store, which would be Shopify, and you can sell the t-shirts or whatever, etc. So you might want to learn how to do that. So that class is going to be today from 1 until 3, totally free. It's live and you can ask questions. Let's see if there are any other classes. Oh, here's another class. Okay. This one is from 2 until 3:30, and again, these are on Zoom. Artificial Intelligence Series Part 2. Practical AI Tools for Small Business. And even if you missed part 1, that's fine. Check this one out. They're totally separate, so you can learn how to use AI for your business. Some people use AI to write their bios, their let's see, just like their write ups if they have a store online. The various ways that you describe your business and the various services and programs and items for sale or whatnot. Some people are using AI for it, so you can learn how to do that. That's going to be this afternoon from 2 until 3:30. Here's another one. Okay. From 5:30 until 7:30, a free online class, Small Business Canva Design for Beginners, Part 2. And again, even though it's Part 2, maybe you missed Part 1, but that's okay. Canva is an incredible graphics program. It's powerful. The free version is powerful. I have the pro version, but boy, even the free one is just incredible. So if you want to learn how to make flyers, tickets, posters, websites, video, you can do videos on Canva now with the voiceovers and everything. So learn how to do all that. You can do. They actually have pre set like sizes. Like suppose you want to do something for Instagram, it has the perfect size just for Instagram, the layout. They have it for Facebook, Instagram, all the different social medias, for video. It's an incredible program, I have to say. So learn all about it this evening at 5:30, and that's a 2-hour class. Oh, here's one more. Okay. One more. This is from 6 until 8 this evening. Pricing, products, and services, how to build up to your advertised retail price with room to discount. Oh, I like that. I do like that. Because we all like discounts, don't we? And so they're going to teach you how to, it says build up. So I guess they're going to teach you to create a desire for your brand and for your products, and then um, get them with a discount. Get them in the door on the website, and almost make them almost feel stupid for not buying from you. That sounds really good. That's going to be this afternoon, or rather later this evening, and that's going to be from 6 until 8. You might want to check that one out. That sounds like a real good one. And just to let you know in advance, tomorrow there's going to be an early afternoon. Um, oops, that's a scam. Uh, Telephone call. Okay. So tomorrow at 2, Scaling Smart, how to transition your side hustle into a full-time job. I love the sound of that. So you might want to check that out. I remember way back in the 90s telling my sister that we're going to have to make up our own jobs. And it took a little while, but I think it's happening. I think it's happening because now a lot of us are battling against AI, artificial intelligence. And so creating your own job is very important. And in fact, if you already have a 9 to 5, I remember one thing this coworker in the graphics department, she taught me, make yourself, how did she put it? Irreplaceable. She was quite the gatekeeper, I have to say. I know people don't like gatekeepers. They don't like people who hog or keep information for themselves. But that's what she did in order to keep her position, to keep herself, like I said, uh, irreplaceable because there are certain things that only she knew, and she was not sharing that info. So I don't know if that's the key, but that's one suggestion. I don't know. I guess it depends on the job and what information you can get your hands on to hoard. I don't know. It's up to you. Let me know though if you think of something. Okay. Um, and now we're gonna wait. Let me check the score since I'm on this page. Let me check the score real quick. Oh wait. Let me check with legal aid. Let me see if they have any workshops today. Legal Aid of North Carolina, they have these free workshops on Zoom. They're really good. So today is they do have one today. I'm so glad I checked. Okay, Legal Aid of North Carolina, they're going to have an online tenant rights listen and learn. Listen and learn is what they call their workshops now. So tenant rights listen and learn. That's going to be this afternoon from 2:30 until 4:30. They're really super knowledgeable. As you know, Legal Aid NC they help a lot of people. A lot of people. You can read about all the various. They help people in so many different aspects of life that you can check them out on the Word page and also hop over to the Legal Ease page of the Durham Skywriter, durhamskywriter.com, and you can see all the various ways that Legal Aid NC helps people here in Durham, well, North Carolina. But we have two legal aid offices, which is nice. There's one downtown, and then there's one in East Durham on the corner of Andrew and Driver in what used to be that church. I forget. I think it was called Andrew Avenue Baptist Church, and now it's the home of local nonprofits. All righty, let's see. Oh, it says here learn about your rights and obligations as a residential tenant, how to contact legal aid for help, emergency rent assistance, and what to expect from the court process if you're taking the court or if you're taking somebody else to court. Okay, let's see. Let's check with SCORE real quick. Then we'll go on to the To Your Health page. SCORE, Service Corps of Retired Executives. They have classes too. Some are in person, some are online. So that you can get a mentor. Let's see, today's the 16th. Ooh, you might have time to sign up for this one real quick. So at 1 o'clock, there's going to be an online free workshop, year end tax preparation, opportunities to reduce your overall tax rate. You might want to check that one out. All righty, let's see. And now let's go to the To Your Health page. Let's go there. See what's happening. There, a little slow. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, I've got some studies that you can participate in. You can read about them when you have time. Let's see. What I'm checking for now are blood drives as offered by the American Red Cross. Okay, let's see if they have a blood drive today. They do. Okay, the American Red Cross, they're taking donations of blood to save lives. Today, they're already at Hemingway Hall, 6609 Crown Parkway, and they'll be there until 2:30. And then they have a crew over at North Carolina Central University on Fayetteville and Nelson in the Alfonso Elder Student Union, and they will be there until 4:30. And then tomorrow they'll be back at NCCU, same place, and that will be tomorrow from 11 until 4:30 again. How about that? Let's check with the blood connection. They do the same thing. Let's see. Okay, today they're at the Lodge at South Point, 1300 Knoll Circle, Knoll, Knoll, Circle, from 3:30 until 7 today. And then tomorrow, they'll have a crew at the Park Point campus, 4001 East Highway 54, and that will be from 9 until 2. All right. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot today's Is today? Yeah, today's Tuesday. Help is open right now. The Health Equipment Loan Program. They take donations of things like wheelchairs and canes and all kinds of devices for self help and self transport. You can see the whole list right there on the To Your Health page. You scroll down and you'll see help. So they take these donations, they disinfect and repair as necessary, and then they lend them out to people. They loan them out for 90 days at a time, which is super nice. That gives you enough time to heal, and then you can return. Or if you need it for longer, give them a call, and they'll probably say, yeah, go ahead and keep it for another 90 days. It's all up to their inventory, I suppose. So that is happening right now until 2 o'clock. And they're located at 4206 North Roxborough Street, Suite 100. All right. Okay. Now, the last page we're going to visit is the. Oh, wait a minute. Senior Scope. Let's not forget. Oh, my goodness. I almost forgot Senior Scope. Let's check to see what's happening at the Durham Center for Senior Life downtown at 406 Rigsby Avenue. Free membership, free parking, free activities. So I think this morning was I think that was a food giveaway. Let's see. Yeah, they gave away food yesterday. I mean this morning. But let's see what's going on this afternoon. Okay. Hmm. Okay, they're open late, which means they're going to have Pinochle until 7, and they're going to have what's that other card game? Where is it? Kings in the Corner. I've never seen that, but that's a card game as well. So they're open until 7. So keep that in mind. If you're a 9 to 5er, you can hop off at the Durham Center for Senior Life real quick, do a quick workout, get home relaxed. So, anyway, let's see what else is happening this afternoon. Afternoon bingo at 1, quilt making at 1. DCSL band practice. Yes, they have a band too, and that's from 2 until 3:30. Acrylic painting with Steve at 4. That's the only thing you have to pay for. For some reason, probably the teacher is charging for his teaching of this class. So you have to pay $10 for that one. Everything else you don't have to pay for. Women's pool at 4. So if you're a woman, you want to older woman, age 55 plus, you want to learn how to play billiards, yeah, hop in there from 4 until 7:15. Yeah, you can learn how to play pool, or you can just, if you just want to play only against women, maybe you don't like the men's trash talk or whatever men do. Yeah, you can whatever. So women's pool, that's today from 4 until 7:15. Now, the fitness center and the tech lab with the computers, they're all open, or rather, they're both open for drop ins between 5 and 7:30. Like I was saying, if you're a 9 to 5er, you can just, relax before going home. So you go home feeling good. Another thing that they're going to have going on today is evening line dancing with Lafayette at 6:15, and then evening tech support with Chuck at 6:30. Don't forget to bring your gear if you need for Chuck to help you learn how to use it. Now tomorrow morning, muscle pump at 8:40, French 1 class at 9, total body workout at 10, ping pong at 10, Hispanic Heritage Group as activities in Espanol from 10 until 2, and chair flow and flex at 1. Now let's check for the special events. Let me scroll down real quick. Yeah, the shop and grab was from 9 until noon today. Oh, all day tomorrow, they're going to have this again, circulation ABI testing. And that is where you go to the volunteer room, you can check your circulation and take the ankle brachial index test to see if you are at risk for certain artery diseases. You don't need, it's free. You don't need to show your insurance or have insurance or anything like that. But one thing I want you to keep in mind is that you will have to take off your shoes and socks. So definitely wear your good socks. And so you can call and register for that. 919 extension 110. Now, tomorrow at 9:30, from 9:30 until 11, you can have things notarized. If you have a document that needs to be notarized, that's going to happen tomorrow in Office 216. Free notary services, and you can call and register for that. This time, though, it's extension 103. Now, RSVP is going to be there at noon. RSVP stands for the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program. That's where if you have extra time on your hands, if you have skills you want to share, or you just want to help others, whatever, and you're like, I want something useful to do nowadays. Well, once a month, someone from RSVP stops by the senior center from noon until 1, and they tell you about local volunteer opportunities. Now, tomorrow they'll be talking about the Durham Co-op, also known as the Durham Cooperative Extension. I was thinking of the grocery store. I'm sorry. This is the Durham Cooperative Extension on Foster Street, and also Welcome Baby, which is in the same building. I think it's 728, if I'm not mistaken, Foster Street. They have the master gardeners in that building, and they have like sewing and 4-H and a couple other things in that building. So you can learn all about opportunities for volunteering with the Durham Cooperative Extension, and also Welcome Baby. And what Welcome Baby, what they do, they help new parents of little ones, newborn up to age 5. They help them with basically teach them how to be good parents, basically, and they also help supply car seats, and what else? I think they have clothing and other things as well, and they have services in English and in Spanish to help new parents. Alrighty, let's see what else is happening. Another thing happening tomorrow: painting with police. If you want to paint and hang out with the police, you can do that tomorrow from 12:30 until 3 in the art studio. So you do have to call and register, this time extension 110. So if you want to socialize with the police, or maybe there's something on your mind that you don't want to talk in front of people at the PAC meeting, yeah, you can casually mention it to the police tomorrow. If there's something going on in your community that you want to discuss, need some help with, you can do that. Also, they're going to have volunteer notary public tomorrow. Now, I just mentioned, I have it twice. Okay, I was wondering why it looked familiar. Okay, never mind. I have to take that out. That's twice. All right. Now, I do want to mention the Little River Senior Center. They're sort of like hey, Malachi. Malachi's here saying, hello, everybody. I hope everybody has a blessed Tuesday. Thank you, Malachi, and I hope you do too. I might see you on Thursday. I think they're having the produce giveaway on Thursday at Lion Park. I think, and if so, I might see you there. Alrighty. Okay, so the Little River Senior Center is for people who live in northern Durham County. It's actually at what used to be a school, at the Little River Community Complex, 8305 North Roxborough Road in Bahama. So basically, they're from like 8-ish until 2-ish. They have daily activities, including guitar lessons. That's pretty hip. And they have access to a full gymnasium. So bring your basketball and just play ball. There you go. Let's see what else is happening. I think that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go to the Let's Go calendar of events page, and then that'll be it for today after we do the weather. I'll let you go. All right, today's the 16th, right? Okay, so let's see what's happening. That's already happening. The City Talk Toastmasters Club is going on right now. It's probably too late. I did drop in at the last minute last week, And so that was interesting. It's kind of startling when you just um, end up at a meeting just without any warning, and they're like, whoa. So it was kind of funny, but they were very welcoming. And I want to give a big shout out to Carlene. I think she runs it or helps to run it. So, but if you don't know Toastmasters meetings or Toastmasters clubs, that's a great way to learn how to do public speaking, basically. And that does include doing what I'm doing on camera. So if you want to learn more, then read about it. Durham has at least three or four Toastmasters clubs. And I try to list all of their meetings in the Skywriters, so definitely stay tuned for that. Now, this happens in 3 minutes. New Visions of Africa restaurant at 1306 Fayetteville Street. They're hosting their grocery giveaway in just a couple of minutes. That's going to be at 1306 Fayetteville Street, starting at 12:30, going on for a couple of hours while supplies last. So when you get there, see if you can park in the WD Hill parking lot. They don't mind at all. And then if you're on the bus, of course, it's the 5 or the 5K. So head out there. If your cupboard's bare, don't be embarrassed. Head over there if you're struggling to New Visions, 1306 Fayetteville Street. Now, if you're looking for a job and you love children and you want to, little tiny children, Families and Communities Rising, they're hosting a hiring event today from 4 until 7 at the Leather Meacham Child Development Center, which is at 938 Liberty Street. And again, from 4 until 7. So they're looking to hire teachers, aides, substitute teachers, early Head Start teachers, assistants, nutrition aides, bilingual literacy coaches, and family engagement specialists. So you can let them know you're coming by contacting Ashley Carter. I've got the phone number right there. I've got the email address, so you can get in on that. And again, that's from 4 until 7. If you can't make it because maybe you're already working, or maybe this is short notice and you're not ready, you don't have your resumes printed out just yet, or however they do it nowadays, um, then just know that you can click on the link that I provide right there on the Let's Go page, and you can actually see the job openings and apply for jobs online without going there in person. Now, part 2 of this 3-part seminar series, the Historic Fayetteville Street Corridor Planning Group. So they're part 2 of Smart Money Management Financial Literacy. That's going to be held today at the Phoenix Event Center, 908 Fayetteville Street. And that's, of course, in Phoenix Square, Phoenix Crossing Shopping Center. So this is going to be from 6 until 7:30. Now, the last seminar, that's going to be next week. It's a 3-parter. And basically, Brian Summers from Fifth Third Bank, he's going to be leading the seminar on budgeting, credit enhancement, and home ownership preparation about that. And it's free, but you do have to call for more information. Now, the Glass Jog Run Club, they meet at 6 o'clock in the Parkwood Ballpark, 5200 Revere Road. And then you can join either the 2-mile walk or the 5K jog and run. Everything ends at the Glass Jug Beer Lab, 5410 Highway 55. Strollers and dogs are welcome, and you can walk or run at your own pace. It's a free event, no pressure. The Black and Brown Ballet class is going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center on the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood. So that's from 6:30 until 8. Learn traditional ballet techniques. You have to be at least age 12 plus. This is for beginning and intermediate dancers. There is a class fee of $10. Speaking of Toastmasters, Harris Beverages, they're hosting the next Durham Toastmasters meeting. I think this is for anyone who wants to learn public speaking. So from 6:30 until 8, they'll be meeting at Harris Beverages, 1305 Hillsborough Road. It says turn in between the hot dog and Wendy's. There you go. You're welcome. Or if you can't make it in person, you don't have a car tonight or whatever, you can click for the Zoom link. And that again is from 6:30 until 8. The Tuesday Blues Jam starts at 7 at the Blue Note Grill, which is downtown, 709 Washington Street. If you play guitar or bass, don't worry about bringing your amp. Just use one of their amps. And it's free admission. Of course, you order food. And then if you want to hop on stage, you sign up first, and then you can hop on stage and join the blues band and get into some blues. Dancing, you can dance as well. So it should be a really fun night tonight at the Blue Note Grill. Now, if you just want to be like chill, you just want to sit and just be cool with it, Views from the Durham is tonight from 8 until 11. Even though it's going to be cloudy, they're still going to do it. This is on the roof of the Durham Hotel, 315 East Chapel Hill Street. Moorhead Planetarium educators will be there. They'll have their telescopes, etc. You can still look around with the telescope, I'm sure. But as far as seeing stars, you probably won't. They're going to have different activities, though. DJ Gemini will be there playing music at 8, and then the stargazing and activities will start at 8:30. Should be a really nice evening. And the weather's nice for it. And it's free. It's for all ages. Now, tomorrow, the Durham County Sheriff's Office's Animal Services Division, they're going to have rabies vaccination clinics tomorrow morning and afternoon. You call, you make your appointment, you get there with your $10 exact change per pet, get them immunized against rabies. Rabies can be really dangerous. I think once a pet has rabies or any animal has rabies, they have to put it down. So just saying, you don't want your pet to ever have rabies. It puts your life at odds too, because animals with rabies act weird and they bite. And then once you're bitten by an animal with rabies, you have to go through an awful lot. You have all these different shots. Like back in the day, I don't know about nowadays, it was like you have to take like 21 shots just to stay alive. It's crazy. Now, if you need help, if you're struggling, you need help with food, Bell Yeager Free Will Baptist Church tomorrow. Well, they're going to have a food giveaway. They're located at 128 East Cornwallis Road. This food giveaway will be from 10 until noon. Catholic Charities Day also have a food giveaway through the Durham Community Food Pantry, 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. So that's going to be from 10 until 1. You talk to a social worker, let them know if you can't have dairy or pork. You get a week's worth of food. You go once a month. You can't go more than once a month. And then they have diapers. You can ask for diapers. They have free pull-ups, newborn to toddler size, big ones for adults. And then they give away other things because you never know they never know what they're going to have. But when they get things to give away, they lay them out, and you can just welcome yourself. So that's going to be tomorrow from 10 until 1. And that is pretty much it. Let's check the weather, then I'll let you go. Let's see. It is 71 degrees right now. It's and it really is cloudy. Let's see if it's going to rain though. Let's see. So it's cloudy. The high today is going to be 73, so it's a cool day. And it looks like if it does rain, it's not going to be until tonight. It says 20% between 8 and 9, going down to 15% at 10. So it might not rain at all, but it's going to be cloudy all day. Now, tomorrow, the high will be 74, 55% chance of rain. And I can skip ahead 24 hours. Let me check tomorrow to see if it rains in the morning. Ooh, we might get a little bit of rain in the morning. Looks like 20%. Um, but I don't know about the afternoon. I can't. It looks like if it does rain tomorrow morning, it'll be really early, ending around 10. This is all guesswork. Don't hold me to it. Alrighty. So that is it for today's show. I do hope that you have a beautiful afternoon. Maybe take a little walk. And I'll see. Oh, tomorrow. Yeah. The Dementia Inclusive Forum is tomorrow from 9 until 2. So it's very likely, since I'll be taking the bus downtown, I don't want to be bothered with the parking. I really don't. So I will probably be hopping on the bus, which means I probably won't be doing the show tomorrow, because if I can find the time to pre record it, maybe tonight or early tomorrow morning, I'll do that. If I can't, please forgive me. And I probably, since I'll be on the bus, I probably won't get home until 3:30 at the earliest. So I probably won't be doing the show after I get home. So we'll see. I'll do the best I can. I'll try to pre-record the show, because I hate to skip Bull City Hangout. I get a lot out of it, and I hope you do too. I like to announce what's happening and where to get help, etc. So we'll see. I'll do my best. So if I don't make it tomorrow, then I will probably see you live on Thursday. Now, senior pharmacists, they're having their big annual breakfast at the Hilton near Duke, 3800 Hillsborough Road. And that's going to be early in the morning, because they like to catch people on their way to work. So it's going to be 7:15 to 8:30, which is pretty wild. That's how the nonprofits do it. They hold these super early events. Their fundraising events, often they give them like a beautiful meal, and then they talk about their what they do. Sometimes they show pictures and videos. Sometimes they have speeches and testimonials and that sort of thing. And then they ask for your checks, or however you could help them. So as they're helping the community. So that's going to be tomorrow morning. I'm going to that, but it ends at 8:30, so I'm pretty sure I'll be home by noon. So yeah. So if I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you Thursday. And if you plan to come on Bull City Hangout, you can always do so when I'm live. I do the show I try to do the show at noon on weekdays, and then 10 a.m. on Saturdays. I post a link on Facebook, but it's simulcast, if that's the right word, on YouTube. It's on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitch. Nobody watches from Twitch. It's usually a gamer's channel, but I figured, what the heck, it's available. And then I upload it after it airs on Blue Sky and X. So there's 6 different ways you can watch Bull City Hangout. Follow Drum Skywriter in as many places as you can. I appreciate that. And with that, all I have to say now is ciao for now.